The fans are ready. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. The straight right just misses. Ooh, a good straight. Back in the ring again to try and challenge for multiple world titles. Will their legendary status be cemented in history? And caught him with a left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
So much firepower here. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Marquez is hurt. And it appears it's okay to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
6, 7, 8.
Despite what the judge... It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Marquez is rocked. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They block the uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Out of the way. Every time, Marquez is dazed. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Let's get it started in round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. He blocks the hook. There's a counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Well done with that counter shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Swing and a miss with that hook. Marquez is in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Back at it in round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? These punches coming from every angle. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. They stop the hook there. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The belt.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the Metropolis. Scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming, is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
Sometimes
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
that was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One punch could change everything in this battle. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Missing with the hook. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is...
This is the beginning of round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Nope, that hook won't score. It's bombs away. No rest for the weary. And he just missed with that left jab. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You'd like to see more jabs. This fight has a real good flow to it. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Do you believe this? Both men step back for just a moment. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The perfect counter lands. I think I'm holding on here. Hold that thought! Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Beautiful counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Every time. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it. There's the bell to start round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Jab not finding its target. Marquez is dazed. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook won't score. Holding nothing back here in the round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Marquez is rocked. And down goes Juan Manuel Marquez. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Throws the jab but does not score. Straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. The straight right just misses. And he misses with that jab. Stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
It's when you talk about championship material.
And here comes the 10th round. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Both men step back for just a moment. Swing and a miss with the jab. They exchange punches. The jab doesn't quite connect. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Nice counter shot. Tried to score with a jab. Swing and a miss with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
That's start 11. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can't land the jab there. Nice counter shot. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Nice counter. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. How much cardio? On to the 12. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
No rest for the weary. Marquez is hurt. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The stamina is off the charts. Marquez is in trouble. They've avoided hold that thought. Marquez is rocked. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Whoa, Johnny. Marquez is dazed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Not the way either one of these fighters hoped it would go, but they can't be too upset. No one loses here. This fight's a draw.
What a fight. What a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I'm happy it's a draw because nobody deserved to lose and nobody deserved to...
Yeah. Look at that.
All the belts mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, robot ping, we bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, robot ping, we bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, robot ping, we bring men right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I push you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. All you're going no poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people champ? Swing like you ain't got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant mills. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In the ring, it's gritty and real. Braveheart man put a kid on his shield. At Daft man put a kid on his. Been back from when I was swinging up field. Left up, give a brother whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna showboat over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Snap. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, you're your best luck. I like to warm up, I got new jabs.
Hello, fight fans. First up, we have the artist from the Philippines. This bout, we welcome you to... Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. That lead uppercut, such a dangerous punch to throw, but it pays high dividends. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. They're always looking for that. And Kingmaker has been knocked down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. What's the referee thinking right now? And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. And down goes Kingmaker. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won.
Made of stone, we're just palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, to come on. Lord, please bless my castle of sand, waiting on the battle sword, handle all in my hand. The war force is mortal with my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture, you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along, think with fortresses.
Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. Alongside the English fighting legend, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tail of the tape. Here we have the Artist, and they will enjoy a power advantage. And they'll be facing Tiny, and they'll have a slight weight advantage. They meet as featherweights.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
The Artist from the Philippines, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight. Against them is Tiny from Cambodia. In their last fight, they won by knockout.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the Philippines, wearing the yellow trunks with red trim, the Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from Cambodia, wearing the light purple trunks, trimmed with cyan, Tiny.
What a pleasure it is to be here. promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. The left hook scores. There's a counter shot. And that was it. That was the big shot. And down goes Tiny. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you. And
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Josh. Tiny goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You all right?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
the corner need to think nice and sharp. They know that.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And Tiny goes to the canvas. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost.
Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said, I can't stand by.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first is the artist. You can see who has the power advantage. And they'll be facing Showboat. And they'll have a nice reach advantage. If you like a lot of punches and quick hands, this is the division for you. Here we have the artist from the Philippines. Coming off a TKO win in their last bout, looking to do the same here tonight. Up against them, Showboat. Their last fight was a tough TKO loss.
They have waited for this fight for so long, John.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the Philippines, wearing the yellow trunks with red trim, the artist. Fighting out of the blue corner.
Expectations are... We're expecting an all-action slugfest. No rest for the weary. His stamina is off the charts. Oh my, that's a game. And down goes Showboat. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. And we continue.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have? Did you see that? The corner, and Showboat is down to the canvas. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the guns took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Somebody can...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at... And Showboat has just been knocked down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stop.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the... Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money like I'm money made. I might pop my jet and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over, I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog, I'm what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top, got her so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack 'em up like mail. It's over, 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 it's over. UNDISPUTED. I'm undisputed. UNDISPUTED. I'm undisputed. It's over, it's over, it's over, over, it's over, it's over, it's over. I'm undisputed, babe. It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. I'm undisputed, babe.
Here it came in.
Another one, another guy.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. It is the one and only Grand Theater. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
First up, the Artist from the Philippines. The last time they were in action, they scored that dramatic TKO victory. Let's see how they do in this one. And they'll be facing Freight Train from the United States of America. And they are the undisputed champ. Coming off a very close, controversial win. Let's see if they can be more definitive in this one.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the Philippines. Wearing the yellow trunks with red trim, the Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks, trimmed with green, undisputed.
We welcome you to this. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Can't find a home for that jab. That counter shot lands. That uppercut misses. Back in the ring again to try and challenge for multiple world titles. Will their legendary status be cemented in history? That uppercut doesn't get through. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! And down goes Freight Train. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. And you'll take.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. And Freight Train goes down. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four.
disaster. Here we go. It's round 2. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good counter punch. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. And we may see an early stoppage here. And right back into the smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Lucky that hook didn't score. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Defense failed them. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill.
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! What a massive upset this, and Freight Train goes to the canvas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and the new undisputed champion, The Artist.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer, I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast, no collision, in the cage, when you visit, get the leave, in the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations, hope you made your reservations, till I land and you face it, what you tasting. Advertise and display it. Not a heart that you made it. And it's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like a school. That I'm really hoping you ready. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer, I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. Till it's already too late. It's upon us and it's doomsday. As I flex where the winner set. Cause I start where they finish yet. I was running, I was supposed to make it. I'm the one that gets the closing statements. It's something more, inspiration. But it's nothing cause I'm good to take it. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like a school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am